Okay, so you can come up now. Come up. Just take it.
Napravite svog polukrug, pa ćemo pokazati.
Okay, you're standing in front of the
Hoćemo da
camera.
nas vidite svi, jel?
Okay. We're going to cover these.
I kako ćemo koristiti prednosti novih.
Yeah. Fourth center is that before when Cheung came along, they only have 3 centers. The center of the exponent, the practitioner, and the center, that's first center, the center of the opponent, and the center of confrontation, you're fighting.
Znači, postoje znači prvo ta 3 centra, sopstveni centar, centar svog protivnika i centar konfrontacije.
Yeah. So when Cheung came along, let's say, okay, in order to win in a fight, you've got to attack. So even though when you defend, he faced this person and that's not able to reach, so he has to come back this way. So making it with 2 moves is too slow.
Okay. Znači, u drugim sistemima imate kada dođe do napada, prva ta odbrana, imate odvojnu odbranu i onda zatim posle nje napad. Faktički imate 2 pokreta u kojima se prekida. Mislim, to je suština.
Yeah, so when Cheung came along and say, he throws a punch, right? Right? You block and punch at the same time, right? Because you're facing the central line and then you're facing the central line with the punch. You understand, right? So it's center line and central line. Simultaneous block and punch. So you're putting pressure back on the other person.
Znači, ovdje kada je došlo do napada, vi istovremeno vraćate taj udarac, tako da ne dolazi do tog prekida.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through some very simple exercise first to exploit all the situations that you can counter-attack at the same time, and also when you attack, you continue attacking.
Ok, sada ćemo imati neke jednostavne vežbe, gdje ćemo, kako se zove, uvežbati ove situacije da momentalno reagujemo na taj napad. Znači, istovremeno da odredimo blok i odbranu.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to run through the technique. Right? Yeah, okay. Right? Right, so we'll run through the technique, right? So we got some here. Right, okay. So we just block and take this around and punch. Right?
Ok, sada treba da uradimo ovu tehniku, znači blok, udarac, kontr i...
So when you take that arm across, you put it on here and then you track here. Right.
Ok, znači vidite kako blok uradite ovdje.
In the back, and also you're attacking his balance.
Znači, napadate vitalne tačke na zadnjoj površini tela i napadate njegov balans.
Svi s ove strane se povukli. Svi su skroz s ove strane.
So I already know the technique. So. Right, okay. So you just put this up.
Početi ovaj blok, raditi napad na vitalne
Okay.
tačke.
So the technique is here, put this up, and then bring back. Okay, good.
Соня, что уложишь жару? Лично?
Here. So if you don't step with this foot, right, that means you're not walking, you're not checking this out. If you just do that, you just pull this one down, right, and you're not attacking this balance. You can just duck and reach, right?
Znači, najvažnije je da mu narušite balans, jer ako mu ne narušite balans, on će biti u mogućnosti da izvede kontranapad svojim desnom nogom. Odnosno, ovaj trenutak kada povlačite ruku.
Okay, so that's why you here, see, you must either step this foot or step this foot. So controlling this balance, he cannot kick you. Otherwise, he'll kick you. Right?
Znači, morate da se krećete ili prednjom ili zadnjom nogom, znači da bi ga izbacili do ravnoteže, inače ćete dobiti kontra udarac.
Okay, so let's try that. Just try a little bit on. If you didn't move your leg, you just do the lats out to the elbow, and he trying to kick you. Or if you step when you check that elbow, you step back.
Excuse me, now to try both combinations?
Try to both, yeah.
Znači ovako, znači
Yeah, so and then you appreciate which one is the right one.
Znači sad treba probati prvo samo da ga povučete na ovako stao bez kretanja, pa onda da uradite to isto s kretanjem i onda da vidite koja je pravilna kombinacija.
A ovo je da pokušate.
A ovo je da probate kroz udarikom.
Okay, good. This time he's coming, right? Instead of spinning back fist, he's spinning back kick, right? So that's why when you do this block, you have to be balanced so you can jam this up, right? So you got from here, right? Right? You can jam yourself. Right? 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 So you're going to be close enough. You're either close or you're either further away, but you cannot be halfway. Right? Okay?
Znači, ovaj put će izvesti taj udarac zadnjom okretnom nogom i sad je bitno ili da budete blizu njega ili da budete daleko od njega. Ako budete na pola puta, dobro ćete biti.
Okay, good. Your weight is on the wrong foot. That's fine. That's fine. There's no room there. You understand? Because your problem is your leg is on the front foot. Your leg's supposed to be on the back foot. That's where your problem is. Okay? Okay, so the problem, I see some of the problem is that you don't know how to transfer your weight to the right, to the upper leg, right? When you do these things.
Problem je u prenošenju odgovarajućih puta za odgovarajuću nogu, u stvari prenošenju težine.
Yeah. So when you do this, right? So when he spins around, right? Right? So you've got to transfer your weight to this leg. How can you pick up this leg to go weight in here? Right? You have to learn to transfer your weight. You understand?
What if you
How you walk? You gotta transfer your weight to pick up this.
Excuse me, master, just to translate.
Alright, okay.
Znači ovako, problem je, znači ako je težina na ovoj nozi, u trenutku njegovog napada, vi nećete moći da podignete nogu. Znači morate, kao kad hodate, da prebacite težine sa nogu na nogu. I onda u tom trenutku mora težina da je na ovoj nozi da bi ovo mogla da izaći.
Yeah. Right. And also you want to attack. You want to attack somewhere there, right? You want to attack somewhere here. Right? So they cannot do this kick. They cannot do this hook kick.
Znači treba da ga napravite do sredine da ne bi mogli da izvedu.
Taj deo u gore.
Right?
Da ne bi mogli da izvedu na jedan do toga.
So you got from here, right? You attack his balance. Okay. So I know you're anxious to learn a lot of techniques, right? But the problem is, if you have 1,000 techniques, that means you haven't practiced them to be good enough to use, right? So it's better for you to concentrate on the technique you can master, right? All right?
Znači ovako, znači ako imate 1000 tehnika, vi nećete moći da ih uvežbate sve, onda ćete svuda biti malo šuti, nego bolje da uzmete neki manji broj tehnika i da ih pogledate u metodu.
So look at the finer side of the technique. Why it works, why it doesn't work for you, why it works for someone else. Right? Look at the directions, right? So we go back to the force center, right? What is the force center?
Znači ovako, znači bolje da uzmite jednu tehniku, analizirajte zašto radi za pa zašto ne radi za neki drugi, šta je konačni smisao te tehnike. I sad ćemo se vratiti da objasnimo šta je četvrti centar.
Okay. Before Wing Chun came along, before they developed Wing Chun, they know that they must protect the center. They must protect it.
Znači, pre nego što se Wing Chun nastao, prvo su ljudi znali da moraju da zaštite svoj centar.
Right. So because all the vital targets are on your center.
Znači, sve vitalne tačke su se nalazile na centru.
And you find the opening of the opponent's center. So he must protect his center. If he fights like that, he's going to be in a lot of trouble because the center is wide open for the eye to see and react. Is 0.2 of a second averagely.
Znači, sad isto tako mi kako što branimo svoj
It's not 1 second. It's 0.2 of a second. For me to punch, it's 0.11 of a second. So how can you see my punch to come to you to react and defend? It's impossible.
Znači, onda isto vaš protivnik, on mora da brani, ne može da se bori ovako, jer recimo majstor može da udari za manje od dela sekunde, i onda, znači, on kada brani sebe, to je taj faktički drugi centar. Vi sad treba da učiti i da probijete svoje.
I'm going to tell you a story, right? In 1975, and I was in Thailand, and my friend, my father, is a general in Thailand. And he asked me what I want to do. Right?
Okay. Znači, ovo je priča 1970.
But if you look at him, this will come in and you cannot reach him. Right? So you must look at this point, face this point of contact. So you create a force center.
Znači, morate da, kada ispadnem taj udarac, morate da gledate taj udarac, tu tačku kontakta, i faktički da vi sami stvorite taj četvrti centar. Istovremenim udarcem kontra udarcem.
Right? So if you take this out on the other side, so you control this center here, you punch here, right? And you control this center here, you punch at the center, right?
Znači, kada ste su napolje, vi sve vreme, znači, tim prebacivanjem ruku kontrolišete taj centar, odnosno tačku kontakta.
But if you didn't move your feet, I show you what it looks like, right? If you didn't move your feet.
Ako ne pomerate svoje noge, sad ću majte da pokaže kako to izgleda.
So you do it on your own without moving your feet. No. I'm doing it on my own without moving my feet, right? I show you what it looks like, right? Okay?
Sada će ono da pokaže, ako se ne pomeri noge, kako to izgleda.
Right.
Na njegov način.
So if you see it, then you understand it. So it is punch over there. Look different to you, right? Here and here, because you move your feet. So a lot of you had the direction so wrong. When you got to the blind side, you punch like that. You punch like this. You're controlling the elbow, right? So it is here, 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 here. It's two different directions, but you didn't change direction. So it creates a lot of opening for your opponent.
Znači, glavna je ta promjena stava. Znači, ako nemate tu promjenu stava, vi svaki put bijete iz pogrešnog ugla. U stvari, vi svaki put, pošto ste izašli, majstor to zove blind side, sveta strana, znači, onda morate da promenite liniju napada, odnosno tu direkciju, da bi vaši udarci postali efikasni.
See, it's not quick. I'm coming here and give you everything that you already know.
Sad ispada kao da on nama došli.
I'm coming here to give you something that you don't know.
Da, mu treba da pokaže nešto što mi ne.
All right. So for the kick, for the spinning back kick, right? No, the same technique.
Spinning kick over the
Without the shield.
Yeah, with this punch, the same technique we're talking about. Look, you guys know that 1,000 techniques. go and buy my video. There's 1,000 techniques in there. But you won't be able to use it because that means you have 1,000 techniques. That means you never train very hard. Okay? You understand what I'm trying to tell you? If you only have one technique, I worry about you. If you have 1,000 techniques, you are nobody.
Znači ovako, ako hoćete 1000 tehnika, kupite video kasete majstora, ali ih nećete znati da primenite. I majstor se neće plašiti ako znate 1000, plašit će se ako znate 1.
I don't know. You all want 1,000 technique. You're only 20 years old. I'm 63 years old. I only have one technique. Okay, come on, let's go. Right? So that's your center. That's your center. Right? You understand? But you cannot do this. You're away from your center. Your block is on your center.
Znači ne možete da se povlačite od svog centra, morate da idete ka svom centru. Znači gdje je noga, tu je vaš centar.
So you go, right? That's your center. That's your center. Right? There's no room there. You don't care about this leg, you don't care about this kick. You got the center.
Znači ne brinete o njegovoj nozi, brinete o svom centru.
Alright, let's go and try it again. This time, we're going to show you how to deal with a kick.
Ovo ću vam pokazati kako da značite s ovom vrstnom.
See, the easiest way is to get on top of the leg. Get on top of the leg, right?
Najjednostavniji način je da dođete na vrh noge, da pokupite noge.
So from here, kick comes in. Okay? Alright? So it's very easy, right? So you get on top, push it down, kick, and then you punch. Alright? Because my bone's older than yours. Okay. So, alright, that's it. Okay, last night we did some grading. We got seafood Shelton, past provisional level, level 2, master level. And Sifu Patrick, provisional level 4, master level. And Sifu Goran, what we're going to do now, we're going to have a break and have some water clean up, and then we'll do another technique. Okay?
Sal. Yeah.
There's terminal, any of these, right?
Glas, nije prstio.
Okay? You can try on your friends. Now, because you're using here.
Yes.
Because you're using here. For your brain. Right?
Tačno disanje vašeg mozga.
Okay.
Just a moment. Ali rekao je tempo, mislim, ono kao...
It's here. Here. Right? Here. Right? On both sides, they're equivalent. Right? Okay? So there's a very vital pressure.
Daj bre, ovo je najlepše.
Jel tempo znači slepoća?
Okay. So the weapon you're using, you can use in finger, right? Because one finger is not strong enough, you're wobbling, so that's why you pack, but you're still striking with this finger. Or you can use a phoenix knuckle. A phoenix knuckle is you put this knuckle out and put the thumb over the index finger, like this. So you align this arm, so your strike is straight, right? So phoenix knuckle and also finger, in a little bit of training, right? So, but he's moving around, and how are you going to get that point? It's a very good question, right? Okay.
Znači, ne možete da koristite samo jedan prst, nego morate sve prste ili ovo Feniksovo oko, tako da. Znači, da, sad problem je, pošto se on kreće, kako ćete vi uspjeti da ga pogodite?
Okay. So that's why the force center, it will help you to stabilize that point, and then you can strike, right? So he throws the punch in, right? He throws the punch in, right? See, I open up that, stabilize that point from here, right? Or stabilize that from here. So you must learn, see, right? To control this point, chin, right? A half chin, right? And laugh, right? Or come back. All right? So let's do this.
Znači, važno je, znači, u stvari vi njega ovdje dole, van sam, kontroliš. Taj van sam, taj centar vama pomaže da ga pogodite. Ajde uradimo. Ajde nekad drug delo,
do with the triple heart, to do with the brain. This point here, do with the small intestine and this large intestine. So they're all on the side here, right? So same thing on this side, right? They're all on here, right? So if you set up this point here, that means you set up this point and you set up this point, right? So you can use this, right? So you can use this, or you can use this. It's the same. You expose when you expose this point. You expose, right? Now I'm going to introduce another point here. There's 2 points. There's one here and one here, right? So you go from here, right? So strike, and then you strike here, or strike here, right? Okay. So after you strike, you strike. Right? You step around. Okay. You strike here. It's almost 1,000 pounds pressure per square inch. Right? Okay. We want to exploit this point here, right? There's one point here, and there's one point here. Right? So he throws a punch, right? Throws a punch, right? So if you attack the balance along this line here, then you open up this point here. Right? So you can use both arms, or you can use just one. Okay. But you set up this point here first, right? And then if he pushes this here, right, then you can come over here. And you come back on this side. Right?
Can you show on the other side?
On the other side. Okay. So from here, right, so you set up the point, then you strike here. Right, so push, right, and then.
Ja ovo snimaš? Ne. Ljudi, ovo snima nam što?
Znam, snimi se.
Ide s ove strane.
Right? We're going to show you some pressure points to relieve pain and to make it heal better.
Znači, pokazat ću vam neke tačke kojima možete da otklonite bol.
And then also want to show you how to use similar pressure points to strike.
I da koristite te iste tačke da udarate.
The highest form of martial art is called that touch, dima.
Najviše forme borilačkih veština upravo tih tačaka, odnosno dima.
And it's similar to one side you can use it to heal, the other side you use to strike, to hurt people.
Znači, s jedne strane možete to isto koristiti za lečenje ljudi, s druge strane to možete koristiti da povređujete ljudi.
Your body is healed by blood circulation.
Vaše telo se leči preko cirkulacije krvi.
There's three ways that you can get sick. Three ways.
Postoje tri načina kako možete se razboliti.
One is you tear something, or you tear,
Jedan je cepanje,
or somebody you cut.
ili da se neko isika.
Right. The other way is you get infection.
Drugi način je infekcija.
The third way is that your organs and your functions is getting old and it breaks down.
Treći način je da jednostavno svakim danom sve starije i tako telo.
So you can also combinations of all these, right? Basically what he did was he sprained himself. That means that he's torn some of the ligament, little tear of the ligaments, right? So what I do is I put some cream on, right? The cream is just to relax that area. It's not a painkiller, but it's to relax. When the area relaxes and pain reduces, Right?
Znači, krema služi samo da opusti tu oblast, a ne da ubije.
And then see when you have pain, you have swelling, right? So that's why it's swelled up. You know? Yeah.
Da imate pomoć da vidite ovo.
Yeah. So when you relax the area, swelling reduce, then you promote blood circulation.
Znači, kako se opuste ta regija, tamo pada opusti da ponovno protiv cirkulacije.
Okay. Now, so the injuries is on the inside. There's 3 meridians that going up to the inside of the leg, right? Right. So I just massage here, right, along one line, right? So this is the spleen, meridian, spleen is here. You know what spleen does? Spleen is in charge of your digestion, you know, your stomach digestion, your small intestine. So, right? So strictly speaking, that with this injury, he should bandage it up, stabilize it, right? Because when you tear a ligament, it's like tearing a piece of cloth. If you keep moving it, it's not going to heal. Alright, so we go, alright, and then another line here is the liver, right? The liver is here, right? Liver. You know what the liver does? Who's the doctor here? What does liver do?
Filter. Taking the blood filter.
No, liver doesn't filter the blood. Liver helps to make blood. Liver controls the blood circulation, and liver produces bile for indigestion, for digest fatty food and so on, right? And also liver stores blood. When you sleep, your body only uses 45% of the blood. So the liver had to store it. So there's people that are using a lot of drug or drinking too much. The liver is damaged, so they can't sleep because the liver is not working.
Znači, jeste služi kao magazin za krv tokom noći, kada se koristi samo 45% krvi i ljudi koji puno piju ili se drogiraju, ne mogu da spavaju za to. Zato što jeste nije.
So another line here is the kidney, right? Kidney is here. Right. You know what kidney does?
It is
Kidney filters, right? Not just blood, filter the blood. Kidney filters also everything that you drink. You know? So that's why if you drink all the wrong things, you know, like Coca-Cola, and it damages the kidney. Right? If you drink alcohol, also damages the kidney.
Znači, da priča kao da je, da si pio Coca-Cola ili alkohol, što je čisto.
So what I do is, because the injury here, right on here, is a lot to do with those 3 lines, 3 meridian that runs up to the body here, right? So I'm going to relax that area. So
Povreda na skočnom plotu, neko mora da svaki meridijan aktivira da
some pressure. Is it better? Right, put some pressure. Yeah. Yeah, of course, right? Because when you sprain something, that means you tear something, right? You have to rest. You have to stabilize. So
That's right.
right, so because how long you got it there? How long? Yeah. So the first week is the most important, most crucial, right? When you sprain it, you have to wrap it up. That serves the swelling, also serves the same purpose that you are to restrict you moving around, right? So if you're moving around, it's not going to heal. So you have to learn to use the bandage, stabilize it, so rest.
Bilo je potrebno da tokom prve nedelje ovdje počnem sa ovom oporavkom i moraju da se naučite koristiti bandažiranje. Da je već prošlo 5 nedelje od trenutka povrede. Tako da će trebati također vreme da se oporavi ovo. Mislim, gotovo ovo.
Because the swelling is inside. The swelling is inside. Inside, but losing in there, 3 weeks, some of them losing and turning into scar tissues, right? It's freer, right? But you have to bandage it. It's not going to heal if you keep using it because you have something tear out. You have to put together bandage it. So you have to bandage it so that you will do, otherwise, it's not going to heal. Right? All right. Okay. Yeah. So you put the bandage on, but it's loosen up because I relax the muscle and also promote it up circulating, taking some of the oxygen away. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Znači, sada, pošto su se tu razdvojili ligamenti, sada je, pošto kada je majstor obavio taj tretman i reaktivirao, znači njegovu cirkulaciju krvi, on sad mora da vrati te ligamente i da ih bandažira. Znači, kada ih bandažira, onda mora neko vreme da se odmara i ne sme da opterećuje tu nogu, inače će opet doći do te povrede.
So ligament is like a piece of fiber, right? So it's tear, right? So you have to put it together, so you bandage it. Right? The first week is the most important, right? So
obrade trebalo je odmah, kako su se razdvojili ti ligamenti, trebalo ih je odmah spojiti i treća prođe 6 nedelja dok se to sve ne normalizuje kao što je bilo. Pošto je ovo tek u trećoj nedelji, sad moram malo će drugačije prići.
Yeah, yeah. Now, right. So you do it like this. Right? This is rather too short, but the job for the time.
Znači, ove bandažine kratke kao da je dugo posluži sa nekim.
Okay, anyone else will do? What you got? That's the outside. Right? This is the stomach. Stomach is here. Right? Stomach on the left side.
Znači, da, to je meridijan želuca, ovaj put se koristi.
And this is gallbladder. Gallbladder is here on the right side. Here. You know what does the gallbladder do? Huh? What?
Fat. Razgradnja masti.
Huh?
Ne mogu ovaj masti.
Okay. Okay. Gallbladder, it's just like a pocket. It stores power to dissolve fat in your food. You're almost right. Is to deal with fat. All right. So if you eat too much fatty food, so the gallbladder works too hard. That's why people have gallstone. Gallstone. Stone in the gallbladder.
Kamen u žuči. Da, znači ako jedemo previše slatku hranu, onda može da idu kamen u žuči.
And then the one that on the bottom here is the bladder meridian. You know where the bladder is? Here. Here, bladder. You know what does the bladder do?
Da, meridijan, da, to je potpuno taj meridijan vešaka. Sad je opet pitao šta vešaka radi.
Huh? You know what bladder does? Yeah, go to the toilet. Okay. Okay. Right. So I work on the meridian that flows down on the outside. The other one goes up, right? So I can do it with my hands, but I'm too lazy, so I use this.
Može izluški raditi s prstima samo majstore u plenju pa ćemo raditi.
He was saying that when he did the injury, he never wrapped it up and rested. You have to rest it, otherwise you cannot heal. So that's very important as a martial artist. They learn how to look after your body. It's not just, learning how to hurt other people. You have to learn how to take care of your injuries.
Znači kao borci morate paziti o svom tijelu, jer inače ne možete samo različiti o tom kako povrediti drug, nego kako ne sačuvati sebe.
So the gallbladder comes from here, goes across, goes around here, goes around, comes down here, right? So that's why sometimes that you have an injury here, you get a headache on the side of the head because it's related.
Znači, taj
You
meridijan,
ever had headaches here? There you are.
meridijan žuči od oka.
See, it's from the ankle. He gets a headache on the side of his head.
Pa se proteže nogu od noge, onda ako se povredi noga, nekad može i glava da se povredi. Povredi.
Right? Because when you have pain here, it's block up on the meridian here. So when you have headache, usually you have lack of oxygen, not enough oxygen in the brain, so you get headaches. Right?
Znači, ako je bol nozi, onda dolazi do nedostatka funkcioniranja u glavi. Mislim što se to sad povezano tim meridijanom, dolazi do nedostatka funkcioniranja u mozgu i onda zbog toga dolazi do bolu u glavi.
So this is a bladder meridian behind the leg. It starts from here, goes back, goes behind the back.
Sad objašnjam majku kako ide taj meridijan.
Right, so we're going to show you later on, show you some pressure points that you can use to hurt people. That's what you want, right? To hurt.
Hoće da pokažem neke tačke kako možemo povedimo ljudi.
Better, good, better now, right? So what I did is relax the muscle there, relax the area, and pain reduce, and that promotes some circulation. So from here, that's the main one. Right. Okay, so it's better now, right? Okay. Anyone, just one more, and then we do some hurting. What you got? When you train very hard, that means you have pain. That means you're bleeding inside. You're bleeding, right? So one of the rules is that you don't straight after training. Don't have a hot shower. Don't have a hot bath. And also you must stretch out. You must stretch to cool down. So otherwise lactic acid deposit in the muscles.
Znači, bitno posle tako teškog treninga da se uradi razgibavanje. Jer to razgibavanje u stvari spušta tenziju u mišićima, a ne da se odmah ide u toplo.
Right? And you have a warm shower about hour and a half, 2 hours afterwards, right?
I posle 2 sata kasnije treba se ima toplo kuće.
But also you must have to stretch out. Say if you have where you have the pain after training. Say.
Gde ima kojih mišića?
Where?
Every
muscle has, right? So now you have pain. Yeah, and you have pain here, right? Come on, sit down. Just take right? Now, see the quadricep, right? The one that is in front. This is called quadricep. It's called tricep. The quadricep and the tricep is very similar. The leg and the arm are hang upside down. So the tricep is in the back here because the leg is hung upside down. So the quadricep is on the front.
Znači, kvadriceps i triceps su vrlo slični zato što se telo, takav je položaj tela, zbog toga pokreti koji se s rukom rade nazad su identični kao onima koji se s nogama rade nazad.
So the biceps and the hamstring is similar because they hung upside down, the bicep in the front and the hamstrings in the back. Does that make sense to you? Right? So every time you push your arm out, is your triceps movement. Right? When you push, it's for the back muscle. No, when you, hang on. No. I said a different one. Every time you push, is for the front muscle, right? For the front muscle, for your chest. Right? So you use your tricep to push, but because you push out, it's your, right? And every time you pull, is for the tricep muscle, right? So what you need to do is to relax. Sometimes that you do the antagonistic muscle rather than protagonistic muscle.
Aha, pa znači to je kao ono što treba raditi sa različitim vrstama mišićima. Recimo kod teretani kada na tome radite gubi i ruke blisko leđe na mene, tako i ovde. Ako previše opteretite, na primjer, triceps može da dođe do upala, onda treba kombinovati recimo pa raditi biceps u drugim danima.
Okay, so
nešto reći da biceps uvlačenja za triceps svakog urednja.
This arms you have pain, right? Okay. Now what I'll do is I'm going to work on here, right? I'm going to work on here. I relax these muscles first, right? So I relax the outside muscles first. Right? So the opposite side of the muscle. I relax first. Now then I use the inside meridian, the 3 meridians. And relax the inside, the bicep. Too lazy to do that. So I use this. Okay. So meridian pressure point, you don't need to go to the area. So you can go away from the area. So same thing that
Znači ne morate da udarate baš tamo gdje je to upravo.
Okay.
Dalje od tela.
How's it feel? Huh? How's it feel here? Huh? Well, if there's no pain, that's much better, right? So that's what I did, right? Basically, I just relaxed that area, and then I promote blood circulation. the tightness will disappear.
Čisto što nam priču dan dole.
Okay. Do your leg, right? You stand up here. With your leg, which leg? Which leg? This leg. Okay. Okay. Right. So it's for this leg. Yeah. So basically what I do is just relax the muscle and then the pain reduces and then I promote blood circulation.
Moram isto pričati, što mora se oprati taj mišić, da bi se postavili do pritiska i do uklonjenja od postala cirkulacija, ova cirkulacija u tržištu,
If someone has high pressure in the organism or too low pressure in the
Speak in
Srbiji. Što ako neko ima veći pritisak u telu ili manji pritisak nego što to je?
Šta, krvni pritisak? Ne pritisak.
but it takes time to blood pressure, yeah. Okay.
Too high or too low?
Yeah. Let's talk about too high first.
Okay.
All right. In fact, mine's too high too, so I'm going to take my jacket off. Yeah, blood pressure is to do with your see your heart pump and your blood vessel has to pump too, right? So when blood pressure too high, that means either your heart is not strong enough or the casing of your blood vessel is not soft enough, so it's not pumping very well, right? Usually to do with people overweight, right? To do with people overweight, and so to take care of blood pressure.
Znači, srce nije dovoljno jako da pumpa krv, odnosno dolazi se već kada se masa.
Right? To take care of high blood pressure, you've got to cut down your fatty food, cut down alcohol, cut down cigarette, and also exercise, regular exercise. But doesn't mean that you have to strenuous exercise, you know, like a soft exercise.
Znači, treba smanjiti baciti masnu hranu, alkohol, cigarete i raditi meke vežbe.
Okay. So does that answer your high blood pressure question?
I thought about how quickly to stop the high pressure.
How do you do it?
Yes.
Okay, I already told you.
No. I mean with the pressure points.
Doesn't stop.
I don't understand.
Doesn't stop. It's the machine. You got to deal with the machine, right? So for low blood pressure, do you know anyone have low blood pressure?
I have before 2 weeks.
You?
Yes. Too low.
How low?
60, 60,
How low? Tell me.
60, 90. 60.
60 over under 90 over 60.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. Okay. 90 over 60 is quite dangerous, right? So there's only two reasons. Two reasons you will have low blood pressure. Two reasons. You want me to tell you? Are you man enough to know?
I have worked month and a half for 12 hours.
Yeah. Well, you only two reasons that you would have low blood pressure. One is you're bleeding. You're bleeding somewhere.
I have bleeding in my
Sorry.
eye. I have for 2 weeks bleeding in my eye.
Bleeding, right? So I guessed it, right?
Znači, majstor je pogodio.
Right? Or you have cancer. Only
No
two
way.
reasons. You're either bleeding or you have cancer. That's why you have low blood pressure.
Znači, drugi razlog je rak.
Okay? So you're bleeding in the eye, which is a blessing. So you don't have cancer. Alright? So, but you go to, because your life is too busy and you don't have time to rest, you're not eating the right thing, you probably skip meals, so you're not enough nutrient, you know, right? So you are not sleeping well. So all add up to, 60 is okay, under 60 is dangerous, right? Okay, but you're bleeding in the eyes, right?
Yes, not inside.
On the outside, yeah, probably bleeding on your nose and your eyes and so on.
Only in the
Yeah.
eye.
But that's a blessing, right? Otherwise, you
I
can't
hope so.
find out where you're bleeding. That means the cancer is eating you, right? Okay. So to fix it is easy. Have a good rest, eat right, exercise right, and not be too stressed, right?
Znači, ja sam lepo spava, sam odmora, sam lepo, niste u stresu.
That you